Hello everyone, welcome back to Retro Adventures. I'm Paul, and first let me apologize for the lack of content this summer. It's not that I haven't been doing things, but I haven't really done anything that I thought was vlog worthy. I did take another trip up to North Dakota, following the Lewis and Clark Trail again. I did a video series of that 2 years ago, and you can find that on the channel. You might ask, well, why did I do it again? Well, I had a friend who both have an interest in history, and he asked if I'd be interested in doing the trip again. I said, sure. So we went up, we shared the cost of the trip, and it was a great time. I just didn't really film or vlog anything with that. With that being said, next week, I am embarking on an adventure. I'm going to be riding the C&O Canal Path between Washington, D.C. and Cumberland, Maryland. Now, last year, I rode the entire Katy Trail. I did a vlog series on that. Again, you can find that on the channel. I did that as a solo trip. This time, I'm doing a group trip. And I just wanted to give you a heads up. I would like to film some of that trip, but being a group trip, I know that some people don't want to be on YouTube, and I'm trying to decide how I want to film that. I might do it as a montage, I might do it as a review, I might do a day-to-day vlog of it. If you have any ideas of what you would like to see, just put it down in the comment below. Now, the next thing I want to address is the e-bike. How's it going? How's everything working with it? Well, let me flip around here for a moment. Well, here it is. Yesterday, I took it into the shop because I wanted to make sure the bike was in tip-top shape before embarking on this trip. They did a great job of cleaning it up. They found a few items that needed to be done. One was the tires. They suggested that I change the back tire for sure, and I was just going to go with the back tire. Then I started thinking about it. Well, why not just do both tires brand new for this trip? So that's what I did. They were only $40 a piece, so why not? I did go with the Lectric brand. I might regret that. Maybe I should have upgraded, but I decided to stick with Lectric. Now, as they were looking over the bike, and right now I have let's see what the mileage is. It says 1,358 miles. Now, one thing I have discovered with this bike, that is not totally accurate. I found out that for every 10 miles that I ride, it was really adding on 0.4 of a mile. Actually, every 5 miles, I think. So this is an inflated number. I would say, just doing a little bit of math, probably closer to 1,200 miles. So that's pretty good, and it did need a tune-up. Also, this piece right here was broken, and so I'm really glad they found that, and that was about a $35 fix. All in all, I spent $306 to upgrade things and for the spit and polish. Some people will say, well, that was an awful lot of money. You could have done that on your own. But for me, I feel like that is well worth it. If you're going to buy an e-bike or any vehicle, you're going to want to spend the money to make things as best possible on the bike. Now, if you watched my video last year when I rode the Rock Island Trail, I did that all in one video. At the end, I had a flat tire with 15 miles to go. It was the front tire that went flat. At that time, I had not made any provisions of getting a flat tire. I know, again, irresponsible. What is the saying? It's not if you're going to get a flat tire, it is when. So when I got back, being very discouraged and knowing I wanted to ride the Katy Trail entirely again for the 5th time, I went to the bike shop and I said, hey, what can we do to alleviate in the future, or at least reduce getting a flat tire? They gave me a couple of choices. One of the choices was to put some product in the tire called Flat Out. That was going to be about $25 per tire. Really good deal. But then they said you can also put in a product lining the tires called Tannus Armor. I read about it, I studied about it, and I thought it sounded really good. People who had the Tannus Armor, they were very pleased with it. A little bit more pricey altogether, about $150 for both tires. So I had that done. And I'm happy to say that I had never got a flat as I had the Tannus in the tires. However, let's go back to yesterday. They were changing the tires. They called me up and they said, we're seeing something here that we have never ever seen on any bike, any tires, that we have put the Tannus Armor in. Your Tannus Armor has worn down so thin that it is no longer effective. They were shocked. I was very surprised too, and to say I was a little bit disappointed. So I said, well, what do you think we should do? And they suggested the Flat Out. So that's what I'm going with right now, is the Flat Out in these two brand new tires. Now the C&O Canal Path is pretty rough. I hope not to get a flat tire, but I am preparing myself. So I got a new tube to put in these tires, and I've been studying up on how to change these tires, and it's not easy, but I'm hoping it's not as difficult as I have made it out in the past. So I'm ordering tools right now to take along with me. This being a group trip, maybe also if I had a flat tire, someone could help me out. Now, even though it's a group trip, you don't have to ride with the group. You can go at your own pace. It's a 4-day trip. And each of the days, around 50 miles or less. The first day is actually a 54-mile day. Now, I am taking this trip with a touring group called Two Wheel Escapes. I've talked to the owner, Greg. He's a great guy. He walked me through everything about the C&O Canal Path. I've been studying the heck out of this canal path, folks. It's going to be beautiful, I really feel like. Over 10 years ago, I rode the Gap Trail, Great Allegheny Passageway. And I didn't ride it on the e-bike. I actually rode it with this trike you can see behind me. And that was also a group ride. But that was a different group. And we stayed in B&Bs and lodging. This trip, it is camping. But they will haul my stuff for me. Now, if you go back and watch some of the videos of the Katy Trail trip, this bike was loaded down. Probably had around, I don't know, maybe 70 pounds worth of extra stuff on it. And I did have issues with the battery life. This time I am hoping that I'll be able to go at least 54 miles each day. In fact, I've been doing some practice runs. Last week I did a 60-mile trip, and I still had 15% battery life. And most of that trip I pedaled in pedal assist 2, but I did drop down to pedal assist 1. I've come to the realization if I want to do really, really long days, I'm going to have to put some leg effort in and just go to pedal assist 1. It goes about 8 miles an hour. That's okay. This is a beautiful canal path. I'm riding it to see the sights. So let me know in the comments what you would like to see on this trip. Would you like to just see a general montage, some snippets of the trip, or would you like to see a day-by-day vlog of it? Well, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned for the trip itself. I will fill you in on how I do on the trip, and even more importantly, how this Lectric 3.0 bike does on the trip. So in the meantime, have yourself a retro adventure, and I'll see you soon.